Hey guys, it's Amy with Lily Bean Designs. Good afternoon. Welcome to, what is this? We're going to do a craft. Welcome to a craft. I hope you guys are doing well today. I thought I'd pop on here to make the bonus project for today. We're going to be making some fun little shaker tags or shaker ornaments, whatever you want to call them. This file is not available for sale. It is the bonus project today for joining my SVG Clubhouse. So if you have not joined yet, or if you have joined, then you may already have this file. You may already have even made this file. But Clubhouse is open all week long, and the doors will close Sunday night at midnight. And each day we have bonus projects, and this is the bonus project for today. So you have to join today to get it. If you wait until after today, then this project goes away because we lose a bonus project each day. So have I said the word project like 100 times already? Okay. So let's see. Y'all let me know that you can see me and hear me and all the things. Let me see if I see any comments. I see some people on, but I don't see any comments yet. So hopefully I'll be able to see your comments. Every once in a while, Facebook does not cooperate with that. So, okay. So, let me know if you have questions about SVG Clubhouse. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you haven't heard about it, we have a membership group that I just started, and this is the first time that we're opening the doors. So you would be a, hey, Jillian and Christina and Donna and Jenny, good afternoon. Thank y'all for letting me know that you can hear me. Hey, Stacy. Comment, you guys who have joined already, and let me know that, you're already in the club, because I do see a couple of people who have already joined. So this is a new membership. If you like my files, if you buy a lot of my files, this membership is a really, really good deal, because since this is the first time that we've opened, the founding member rate is only $10 a month. So for $10, you get in and you get 50% off of all my files all the time. That's a membership perk. But you also get 4 projects a month, 4 files a month that are exclusive to the group. So I'm not going to be selling those in my Etsy shop. If you want those files, you have to be a group member. And there are also marketing photos in there, full commercial licensing. So you can make whatever you want with the files. You can make DIY kits, paint kits. You can do parties, sell blanks, sell completed projects. Hey guys, I'm so glad to see that so many of y'all have joined. We have almost 400 people already. So I'm really excited about all our new members. And hey, Kara, how are you? I will call you later. I know I said that we would try to chat today. So hopefully you can chat a little bit later on. It's been a busy day trying to get caught up. First time hearing about this. Give me all the details. Kayla says. So like I said, you get 4 projects a month, which actually you get more than 4 projects, because I do bonus projects. I do little fun add-on things, like if we're doing a tiered tray or just a project that you guys are really liking. If there's a piece of it that we can maybe enlarge and make into a different coordinating project, we can do that. We can do some little like add-on pieces. Like for instance, this month, one of our projects is a ladybug tiered tray. And one of the bonus projects you get if you join this week is another element that goes with the tiered tray kit, and it's a ladybug gnome. I'm so glad to see so many of y'all have joined. Thanks for letting me know. I'm so excited. So this is just something new that I wanted to start, and it's been, very popular so far. Thank goodness. I'm so grateful to all of you guys and for all your kind comments and support. I'm very excited, and I have a lot of fun projects planned. So we're going to do a lot of different things in there, and I just can't wait to share all of those things with y'all. Another thing that we do is we are going to be doing a paint party every month, where I go live in the group and we paint together one of the projects. You're so welcome. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for all your sweet comments. I'm sorry, I lose my train of thought sometimes when I'm reading your comments. So we have the paint party, and then the 4 files every month are, every month you're going to get a shaker file. And if you don't know what a shaker file is, we're going to make one today. So these are going to be shaker ornaments. So you get a shaker file. You get a tiered tray file every month. And it's, like I said, these are exclusive to our group. So you're not going to be able to buy them in my Etsy shop. So the tiered tray file is going to be a one sheet wonder. And one sheet wonder files are files where I make all of the pieces fit on a single sheet of wood that fits in a Glowforge bed. So a 12 by 20 sheet of wood, and you can cut the entire file out on that one sheet of wood. Now, if we do a little add-on piece, like this month we have the ladybug gnome that is going to go with the tiered tray, then of course that would be cut out separately. Oh, you quit your other subscription to join mine? Oh, well, thank you. So there's just a lot of different things that we're going to be doing in there. But the tiered tray, so if you're a kit person, if you like to do kits and you need to know, you're going to do a tiered tray kit every month, and you need to know exactly how much wood you're every month, that tiered tray will cut out one sheet of wood every single month. So you can just know how much you need to order. You can have everything planned. It just makes it a lot easier for you. Okay, so you get a shaker file, you get a tiered tray file, and then you get either a door hanger or a wall hanger each month. And we have a really cute one this month that is an Easter blessing sign. I wish I had it with me, but I actually gave it to someone. I gave it to a friend. And then the other thing, the fourth thing that you get every month is going to be just something totally different. So it might be a banner, it might be a sign, it could be a shelf sitter, just lots of different things, stuff that we're seeing that's trending, that we're excited about. There's a thread in the Facebook group already that where people are putting their suggestions and requests for things. So we just have a lot of fun stuff going on in there. So I strongly encourage y'all to join. The doors will be open until Sunday night, but like I said, there are bonuses every day. And the earlier you get in, the more bonuses you get, the more bonus files. There's also my friend Kara, who was on here a minute ago. She has generously put a Canva tutorial in as one of the bonuses this week. And the Canva, if you're not familiar with it, is a photo editing website where you can create eye-catching photos for your social media posts, for your business, for your Etsy listings, things like that. So if you're kind of struggling with knowing, like you're seeing other people who are selling all of their Glowforge and laser projects, and they're doing really well with their marketing and their pictures are just a lot better than yours. And you're like, how do they do that? How do they make these awesome pictures and overlays? And how do they watermark their pictures and all things like that? So Kara gives you an introductory tutorial to Canva. And Canva is a site that you can use that can do all of that. And it's very easy to use. But she is great. She gives you an affiliate link where you can get a discount for joining if you want to get a Canva subscription to be able to do all your photos. So that's one of the other perks of the group. Like I said, bonuses all week long. We just have a lot of fun stuff going on. So the link to join is in the video description. Right now that you're watching, you may not be able to see it while you're watching the video, but you can either click out of the video and you'll see it in the description, or at the end, you can always go back to the video and it's in the description. I have typed the link. Or you can go to svgclubhouse.com. We grabbed the website name for that, so you can just go straight there if you like. Okay, so let's get started with this fun bonus project. So we've got 3 ornaments. These are shaker ornaments. You don't have to make them shaker if you don't want to. You can just do just the plain ornament itself without the shaker element if you prefer to do it that way. Okay, so you get a bunny, a flower, and an egg. And what a shaker is it's a layered piece that you fill with sequins or other fun fillers, and then it has a piece of acetate on top of it that's clear that keeps everything inside. So you can use acrylic. A lot of people ask me all the time, can I use acrylic? If you're an acrylic person, if you have it on hand, absolutely. But I use acetate because it is just easy and quick to cut. It's cheap. It's thin. It's thinner than acrylic. Even the thinnest acrylic, it's just like a piece of cardstock. So it's kind of hard to see on camera. But this is acetate. And you can buy it. I have it on my website. If you go to lulubeandesigns.com, I have a supply list on my website, and the acetate is on there. Also, guys, every month in Clubhouse, you get a supply list that has all the colors listed that I've used. It has all the products. It has links where you can purchase them and all that. So you also get a supply list. So it's on there as well. Cynthia says she's cutting them out tomorrow. Very cool. Very exciting. Okay, so I've cut out all of these pieces, and I know this might look a little bit overwhelming, but I promise you it's really easy. So how a shaker works is that the back layer is cut out of well, I cut it out of 1/8 inch wood. You could do a thicker 1/4 inch wood if you wanted to, but I've cut the back out of 1/8 inch, and then we're going to have a layer that's a 1/4 inch thick. And the reason you want this a little bit thicker layer in here is because this is where all your fillers are going to go, and you need room for them to be able to move around. So this layer I cut out of 1/4 inch maple. You can do birch, whatever 1/4 inch wood you are normally using. And then the next layer is, I think I'm going to do the bunny. I'm not going to be able to do all 3 on video because it would take forever to do them all. So I think I'll do the bunny. So this is your acetate layer, and that's going to go, after you fill it, of course, is going to go on top. And then you're going to have a final layer that is your 1/8 inch wood, and that's going to go on top. And we're going to paint it. We're going to decorate it, make it look all pretty. We're going to fill it. It's going to be really cool. Okay, so someone's asking about Glowforge settings. I meant to go over and look up because I've had this question before, and someone has posted their Glowforge settings for acetate. If you have cut acetate with the Glowforge, please comment and say what your settings are. Because right now I have a Thunder laser, and so my settings are very different. But I always tell y'all, I cut acetate on the same setting as paper or cardstock. It's very thin, it's very fast, it requires hardly any power at all. It zips around and it's done. It's so quick and easy to cut. All right, so let's get started on this. Now, an option that you can do on shakers is to cut out some cardstock. Okay, so in the file, it will tell you all of the different layers, what layer is what to cut. It explains everything as far as, you won't get in there and be like, I don't know what to cut. It tells you in the file. So I've cut some cardstock because what I can do is I can either paint my backer or I can put cardstock on it, and then I don't have to paint it. So it's just kind of a quick and easy little trick that you can do if you like that look, if you just are looking for something quick and easy. Sometimes I Mod Podge these. I'm not going to Mod Podge them on video because I don't have enough time, obviously, live for that to dry. So I'm just going to glue this cardstock on. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm going to use this Tombow Mono liquid glue. And again, this is on my supply list on my website. lulubeandesigns.com. So the reason I use this glue instead of the glue that I'll be using for the rest is because, I thought I opened that, but maybe I didn't, is because it doesn't show through the paper like the other glue does. I thought I did. Let me see. This is a new one. I don't know who is knocking on my door. Why would that happen in the middle of the live? I have no idea who that could be. Hopefully it's just UPS dropping off something. All right, let me use this other one. I thought I had opened that brand new one. I've got another Tombow glue. Let's try this one. This one's a little bit messy and old, but it'll do. So this is just paper crafting glue. I used to do a lot of paper crafting before I got my laser, and this is the glue that I used. I can't even text my kids because I'm live to tell them to come get the door. Hey, Katie. Hold on one second, guys. I'm so sorry. Hey, hi, sorry, hold on that. Katie. Yeah, that's fine. You just leave it there. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry guys. That was Instacart with my groceries. So sorry. All right, so we are gluing. Now I've glued my glasses. All right, so I've got glue on my little bunny, And we're just going to put him on there. There we go. I know, right, Jillian? She says, real life, it happens. Anita says, I'm a member. Where do I go to grab the bonus? So, Anita, you should have gotten an email, unless you just joined. If you just joined, it's going to take a few minutes for that email to come through once I get off the live. When you join, you get an email, and it always goes to the email on your PayPal. So a lot of people are having trouble with forgetting what their PayPal email address, like having their PayPal linked to an old email address, and they're not currently using that one. And so that's either the problem, or the problem is it's going spam folder. So if you don't have your email, those two problems are what are happening. So if you need to change your email, you need to please message me. But if your email is correct, then you need to go look in your spam folder, because your email did come unless you just joined. And it has everything in it. All the files are in it, the bonus files, the supply list, and your Canva tutorial, and everything is in there. Okay, so we have glued our little paper on here. Just going to let that dry. And then I'm going to paint, you don't need to paint the 1/4 inch thick piece, because that piece is not going to show. We need to paint the top piece, which is your thin wood, your 1/8 inch wood. So let me grab, I think I'm just going to I was thinking about doing a color, but I think because I'm going to make my sequins are going to be colors, my paper, and I'm going to do some wood beaded garland. And that's going to be a color. I don't want too much color going on. So I'm going to just do white for my bunny. So I'm just taking a white paint pen. This is a Posca pen. You guys know I love my Posca pens. So I tried to time that just right with ordering. I don't know if do you guys order Instacart? Does anybody order their groceries? I'm sure a lot of people do that nowadays, but I ordered some stuff today, and full confession, there was some wine in my order, and she couldn't drop it off at the door because they have to check your ID when you order wine. So that's why she was at the door. Poor thing. I feel bad now. I didn't even realize she was shopping yet. I thought I had timed it right so that it wouldn't come until well after my video. But I needed some stuff for supper tonight, so I went ahead and placed it because I wanted it to all get here in time. I have a daughter who is going to die if she doesn't get spaghetti for supper. So we don't have all the stuff for spaghetti. And I was like, all right, I promise I will order in time that we can have some spaghetti stuff for supper tonight. So I went ahead and placed my order. Let me see. If I'm missing any of your comments. Cynthia, you do Instacart too? Yeah, I pick up sometimes too, but I started Instacart a couple years ago before the whole pandemic. I did it at a very busy time of year for my business when I actually had some health issues going on, and I wasn't feeling really well, and Christmas was just overwhelming enough for me. And so I said, I'm going to try this Instacart thing to try to make sure I can, to basically keep life going in a stressful time. And I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to put one more coat on there. And I discovered the joy of Instacart, y'all. I mean, seriously, and this is not sponsored. I am not an Instacart sponsor. I'm going to tell you right now, best thing I ever did. It has been awesome. Hey, Heather, how are you? Welcome. Okay, so let me think. We've got that drying. This could be glued on a little better, y'all, but again, I'm live, so we're going for quick and easy here. So if you see my paper kind of lifting up, it could be glued a little better, but it'll do for my video. Okay, now we're going to do our 1/4 inch piece, our thick piece here. So we need to put that down. Whoops, not that glue. This is my, if y'all watch my videos, you know my go-to products. This is my Stick Fast Thick glue. And I always tell y'all the reason I use this glue, I do love it, but it is like super glue. I use it because I'm doing videos and I need something that dries fast. So you may not, I'm trying to think if I need, yeah, I do. I need to put some glue in the little loop. You may not need a glue that dries this fast. It may, kind of be a bad thing for you because it doesn't allow you a lot of time to move your stuff around and get it placed because it dries so fast. But for my needs for videoing, it works really well. I probably could just use super glue and save myself some money, quite honestly, because Stick Fast is thick, but it's good stuff. All right, so we're going to have that there. And now, I want to show y'all. So people were asking me about the acetate, and I had some issues when I was first cutting acetate where when I would cut it, the edges would be kind of scorched. And honestly, I was cutting it at too high, like my power was too high. I needed to just cut it back a little bit. So this time though, I cut the power back, but I also cut it with whatever this sheet is on here. It's kind of like tissue paper. I cut it with it still on there. So the tissue paper side up. And now I don't want to tell y'all to do something that's going to end up starting a fire. I mean, that is the last thing that I want to do. So you know your machine better than me. I don't have a Glowforge. I have ordered a Glowforge so that I can learn with y'all the settings and help you more with your Glowforge questions. So, but it's not here yet. But my Thunder Laser, which is what I use for my business, it is so fast with the cutting of this stuff that it's not going to flame up, and it did not flame up at all for me. So for my needs and my laser, this worked, but please use caution when you use your own laser. So I cut it with this tissue paper layer still stuck to it, and it prevented it from having any scorching whatsoever. So it cut perfectly with that. Oh, Christina says she uses fabric softener sheets. Now, see, I would be scared to put fabric softener sheets in my laser. I would be afraid that would flame up, or that it would be maybe like not good to breathe. I don't know. I always worry about what I'm breathing in with my laser. Sometimes I wear a mask, just depending on what I'm cutting. Acetate cuts so fast, y'all, that I'm like, I don't worry about it. It's just like seconds and it's done. Oh, you can't. Cynthia says she can't wait to see what's for Christmas in the clubhouse. That's so cute. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Get excited because I'm a holiday girl. I love, 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 love holiday projects. I wish that Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, I wish it was all spread out more. Fall, all of it. Halloween, I wish it was all spread out more because I love all of the projects that you can make so much. And I have so many ideas, but it goes so fast. Like I wish it was spread out more. But, you know, it is what it is. So, okay, these are my little sequins that I use. This also on my supply list. So I just have multi-packs of sequins because I think that if you mix up the different colors, and like some of them are matte and some are iridescent, and each of them has its own little like shimmer to it. I think that just gives it that little, you know, extra. So I'm just filling these with some sequins. You can use different fillers. So one of my customers shared with me, there are some shops on Etsy that sell fake sprinkles. So they look like edible sprinkles, like you would put on cupcakes and cookies, but they're not real. So they're not going to mold. They're not going to attract critters and ants and things like that. They're not going to, you know, kind of disintegrate on your projects. They're made of some kind of plastic or whatever. Did I put purple in there by accident? I did. I want that purple out of there. I'm gonna be real OCD and get that purple out of there. So this is my go-to tool for picking up. Is that pink? Maybe it is pink. It just looks purple to me in that light. No, I think it's purple. This is a silhouette, what is it called? A silhouette pick-me-up tool. And you can get it in any craft store. You can get it on Amazon. I didn't buy it for this purpose, but I use it for shakers all the time. It's perfect for picking up all those sequins that are kind of going everywhere. All right, so now some of these shakers, like the egg is fun because it's divided, so you can put different colors in each section. I can't talk today. So that's a fun one. You can do different things with it. All right, so we're doing some different shades of pink here. I don't want to put too many in, but I want enough to make it pretty when it shakes. Now, these are, these can be used, it's all sticking to me. It's like they're staticky. Cynthia, you said you're excited you're going to open up your business wide up. Good. I'm so excited for you. That's what's so fun. We can all build our businesses together. And with all these fun ideas and projects that we're going to do. Okay, so I think that's probably good. Now be very careful, you guys, that your glue is dry before you go putting sequins anywhere, because you don't want the sequins to stick to the glue and not be able to move around. All right, so I've got my sequins in there. I don't know where these random sequins keep showing up. Do y'all see that gold one? All right, there we go. Now, we've got those all done, and then we need to do our acetate layer. Okay, so and just be really careful. You don't need much of this glue, and you don't want to get any down in there with the sequins. So just a little light coat. Okay. Make sure that there's nothing stuck to the inside of your acetate before you put it on there. Because once you get it all sealed up, you can't get in there. There we go. And I can see that I'm going to need to paint this. I forgot that I am going to need to paint that. So we're going to put another coat of white on here, and then I'm going to just put a little bit of white on there too, because that part's going to show. I forgot about that. Where's my white paint pen? What is the brand of glue that you're using? Melissa, it's called Stick Fast. Stick Fast Thick. I get it on Amazon. So let's go ahead and put some paint on here. This whole thing won't show because we're going to put twine through here. My skin is sticking to the glue because it's still wet. Hold on, got something on there. So for your white paint pen, you're going to need 2 coats. So let's just put a generous coat on there and then let that dry for a moment. And we'll do another coat on here while we're waiting for that one to dry. You'll think that you've got enough paint, but then you do that second coat of white, and I don't even know if y'all can tell on camera or not, but it does make a difference. It just, the yellow kind of hue of the wood shows through just enough that when you put that second coat of white on, it just looks so much better. All right, there we go. All right, so that's all the painting that we're going to need to do. And I don't paint the sides. And then we're going to add our little topper there. So another thin coat of our stick fast glue. There we go. All right. And that's our little shaker ornament. So I'm not going to shake it yet. I'm going to give it a couple minutes to dry and for that glue to set. And then I'll pick it up and shake it and show you guys what that is going to look like. So these would be great for Easter basket tags. They would be really cute on tiered trays, just as little accents hanging off, off of the side. It would be cute on a present, like if you're wrapping up a present for someone, for a child, for a little girl, maybe this cute little pink bunny. Jillian says, I'm obsessed with your tiered trays and mix and match your pieces with my own. Oh, you're so sweet. And you have two tiered trays and not enough time. Yeah, all the Halloween and Christmas and all those sets. I know. I just wish there was more time to play with all this stuff and to make more projects. I just feel like it all goes way too fast. And as busy wives and moms, we have all the jobs at the holidays. We have so many things to do, and it just, it's like it needs to slow down so we can do all our fun projects, right? Okay, so we've got this done. Now, what I want to do is I want to put some beads on here, some farmhouse beads. So, and y'all bear with me on this part because I have not done this in a while. So I hope I don't do this, mess this up. All right, so I'm going to do 5 beads on my bunny. So I'm going to leave 2 of my little beads natural. Let me set those there so they don't go rolling away. And then I'm going to paint 3 of my beads pink. So we can do alternating natural and, or let's do, actually, let's do 2. Let me get one more bead. Let's do 2 natural, 2 white, and 2 pink. All right, so I have this popsicle stick just from the craft store, and I got a bowl because I want to paint those and let them dry there. All right, so we're going to do, let me think. We're going to do 2 white. I have not painted beads in a while, so y'all bear with me. This might be just a mess. You may be able to use a paint pen for this, but I just feel like this is going to work better. All right. Yep, this is working pretty well. I figured I needed something to not get paint all over my hands. This is white chalk paint that I'm using. And you could just leave your little farmhouse beads natural if you want. These are from Amazon, by the way, y'all. I buy big bags of these off of Amazon. I think these are on my supply list too. I'm fairly certain they are. Whoops. Now that one wants to roll around. Let's see. Yeah, that one's going to be a pain. He's wanting to roll around there and make me get paint all over my hands. That's all right. And I know some people stick these down in styrofoam blocks to dry. That would work too. This chalk paint dries really fast. I'm already handling this other one and it's pretty much dry. And I'm not going to put a lot of paint on these because, again, we're live and I don't want to hold y'all up watching me paint white paint. And they're farmhouse, so they don't have to be perfect. They can be a little raw looking. All right, so those 2 are going to be white. If you have a few to paint the same color, put a little paint in a paper bowl and roll the beads around until completely coated. Terry, I saw that. Now, do you dilute the paint? I saw people say they dilute the paint a little bit when they do that. That's a good idea. All right, what shade of pink do we need? That's too light. I think I'm going to do bubblegum pink. This is bubblegum pink by Deco Art. Christina says that's what she does as well. You put them in a bowl and roll them around. Yeah. What size are the beads? They look like they are maybe 3/4 of an inch. I think they're about 3/4 of an inch in diameter. That's what it looks like on my ruler. but they should be. Well, now I say I have them on my website. I think, oh, I didn't grab a paper plate to put my, here, I'm going to use my one from last night. Y'all excuse me while I dig in my craft room trash, right? That's okay. It's all crafts. All right. So we're going to do some pink on here. I think the pack that is on my site is a multi-pack. I think it's got different different sizes in it. That's the only thing. But these look like about 3/4 of an inch. And you don't have to do that size. You could do like mix and match sizes. Oh, Lisa, you're so sweet. Good to see you too. All right, let's do, girl, I don't know about multi-talented. I'm just winging it. Painting farmhouse beads is not something I've done many times. I have no business teaching other people how to do it because I think a lot of people watching me probably know a better way, but I knew what I wanted my project to look like and I figured I could pull it off somehow. Lord knows I've watched enough YouTube videos on how to do it. I think I watch more videos than I actually complete projects. So yeah, my Instacart came quick, y'all. My groceries came much quicker than I thought they would. I mean, that girl was here in like 30 minutes. I was like, whoa, that's why I didn't think that was her at the door. Okay, we're going to let those dry for a moment. Now, are we done painting? I think we're done painting. I think that is it on the paint. You too. I know. 20 millimeter size. Oh, you're right, Christina. In millimeters. I forgot about that. Yeah, me and millimeters. I don't know. That might be. They might be 20 millimeters. Okay, now for our tassel. I don't even think I have enough of that twine. So this is what I usually do for tassels, y'all. I've seen the method where you wrap it around the piece of cardboard. I'm at the end of this little pack of twine here. So I'm trying to use up some supplies. So let me get this off of here. We're going to use up the rest of this. I'm getting low on sequins. I'm getting low on twine. Of course, this one is like tangled because it's at the end. All right, we're going to wing it with our little tassel here because if you guys normally wrap your twine around the cardboard like, I don't know, 100 times, that was my plan, but then I realized I don't have enough of this to wrap that many times. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do strips is what I'm going to do because this is what I used to do before I knew the other method because I'm going to use ribbon with my twine. Okay, so what I'm doing here, see, y'all understand, right? We as crafters, we have to be good about using what we have and making our supplies last. So we're going old school with our tassel making. So how many inches are these? These are probably 8 inches. Does that look like 8 or 9 inches maybe? And then I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do with some ribbon. Wood beads are not on my supply list. Oh, they're not, Shauna. I'm sorry. Are they? They should be on the supply list in the membership group, though. I thought I put them on there. Maybe I didn't because technically they're not part of like the actual cutout set. This is just kind of something I'm adding on, but I'll link them. I'll put them in there. If they're not on there, I can add them at the end and I can put a link in the group so that you guys have them. Okay, so I just cut as many as I had, which is what, like 6 or 7? Yeah, 6. Okay, so then we're going to take some strips of ribbon, and I have a few pieces of pink ribbon here. Pink and, oh, I was like, what is on there? My hot glue gun is on. It dripped hot glue on there. I guess that makes me a hot mess as usual, right? All right. set those aside. So I've got this ribbon, and what I do with ribbon, because I always end up, for making door hangers, I always end up with a bunch of this wide ribbon, and I never seem to have the thin ribbon. So we are going to just take our thick pieces of ribbon here. Let me cut this end off. And we're going to do strips because we're going for our rustic look. As y'all know, I like my rustic farmhouse DIY looking projects. We don't need anything looking perfect. Okay, so we got some strips of ribbon here, and just going to stack these. Let's put that one that way, and then let's do this. Okay, so we've got that, and then we're stacking it with our twine, and then we're going to fold it like this, and we're going to make a weird, funky little tassel. Oh, you know what though? We're going to need to put hold on, we're going to need to put a piece of string through there so we don't lose it. Let me get a piece of, this is like thinner twine. We're going to call this a hot mess tassel, right? Because I'm not a tassel maker, but I'm going to try. You could go real easy on this, and you could just put a piece of string or yarn or something cute, ribbon, through that little hole on that bunny, and then call it a day. But I was not going to be happy with that. I had to make things difficult. Okay. Oh, I needed to leave one of those long. Didn't I? Lord, y'all, seriously. Let's do it again. We're going to leave one long. Okay. I'm going to leave just one end long there in case we need, because I think we're going to need that for some reason. I don't know. Okay. So then we're going to fold this down, this here. And yeah, we're going to need that to go through there. Okay. All right. We're going to get this to work. This is going to work, y'all. I promise you. It's called being extra. Yes. Shauna says, I believe I saw the half one in the email. Oh yeah, the half wood beads. Yep, those are on there. All right, so now for our hot mess tassel, next up, we're gonna get out of my way. Goodness gracious, here. We're gonna go this way with this. And we're gonna wrap this around a whole bunch of times. And we're gonna just hope that this looks cuter than it's looking right now, right? And then we're going to get off here and we're going to order some more twine so we have enough twine to make respectable tassels. All right, now, so I'm going to tie, I think if I tie these two together, then I'll have that like I need it to be. I didn't leave myself much of a little piece to tie that though, did I? We can put some hot glue on it. Hot glue fixes everything, right? We can just hot glue it. That'll hold it together for us. Get in there. Y'all, it's a good thing that I'm a nurse and nothing frazzles me. Because being live, everything wants to fall apart on you and it does not want to work out, and your projects, just something goes wrong every time. Okay, we have a knot. Yay, we have a knot. All righty. Now, our hot mess tassel is almost complete. You have found yours under the promotions tab of your business email. Yeah, Jillian, I don't know what's up with that promotions tab. My husband, when we were practicing the membership thing, my husband said the same thing. He has a new phone. All right, so this is our hot mess tassel, y'all. Isn't it pretty? Not really. It's not really pretty, but it's going to be okay. We're going to make it work. All right, so now we have a tassel. Kinda, we have a tassel, but we need to attach him to our bunny and put our beads on there. So let's do that. Get off of there. And we'll do 2. I think I can fit this many on there. All right, so let's do our little beads. Yeah, the promotions tab. So it's not called spam on the new phones, or maybe it's not the phone. Maybe it's changed. It's a Gmail, I think. It was, so sometimes instead of going to a junk or spam folder, it goes to a promotions folder. It's kind of weird, but that doesn't want to go through there. Get in there. If you put Scotch tape on this, sometimes that helps keep your little piece going through. What's next? Pink. Hold on, we'll snip the end. We can always lick our fingers, right? That's allowed. It's my house. I can lick my finger. Oh, you're so sweet, Sin. We're gonna call it all. It's Hot Mess. It's Hot Mess Live. I should just put that every time I go live. I should say Hot Mess Live. Come watch and see what disaster is occurring in my craft room currently, because that is what happens every time. Okay, we have a kind of ugly tassel, but that is okay. And because y'all are going to do this yourselves and you're going to make it much cuter, right? Okay, and here, let me tell you another thing. You're going to want to paint the back of your project because that's ugly, right? Yeah. I need to clean my honeycomb bed. Can you tell? Yeah, that's ugly. All right. And we need to tie that on there. And I'm sure a bunch of y'all will probably comment and be like, there's a better way to do that. That's fine. I agree. There is a better way to do most everything that I do live on here. I assure you of that. I am absolutely 100% certain that there's a better way, but I'm doing it the only way I know how. Karen is asking, did I find my grass last night? So yeah, that was my catastrophe last night. I went live last night to paint what I thought were really cute door tags. I mean, they did. I have to say, they turned out better than I thought. I'm excited. I'll show them to you in a minute. I don't know if y'all saw the picture. I've actually glued mine together, kind of offset glued them together because I want to hang them both on the door together. So it ended up covering up a lot of the painting that I did, but I think it looks cute. All right, so I don't think that knot's going to come out. I think I've got it on there. We're going to do that. All right, so this is what our little bunny looks like. If y'all can see that on there. I'll like move my hand so y'all can see. So here's our little Hot Mess bunny beaded shaker. And you can see how it shakes. That's the most fun part of it. The little sequins in there. Isn't that cute? I love it. And this piece of scrapbook paper was just a pattern that I printed because I couldn't find, I had like, I had blue gingham and I had green gingham, whatever, buffalo check, whatever you call it. I had these two, but I wanted pink. And so I just went online and I Googled like pink buffalo check or pink gingham and I just printed a piece of paper. So that's where I got that. So improvised on that as well. So, okay, so Karen wanted to know, did I find my grass last night? I was missing a piece of grass for this project. Hold on, let me grab it and show y'all. It turned out cute. Hopefully this glue will hold because I haven't glued something like this yet. So I made them and then I glued them together like this. Move it over there. so that they can hang on the door together. And I'm going to put some ribbon through the top, some black and white buffalo check ribbon, and I'm going to hang them for my little wreath hook on the door. And I'll take a picture and show y'all. This was yesterday's project, though, y'all. You had to get into the to the blah 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 to the membership group yesterday to get this project. This was our bonus for yesterday. So every day we have a bonus, but if you don't get in, then you miss the bonus. So today's bonus is these shaker ornaments. You could also, if you wanted to, for these, if you want to use these as like a little hangy thing to put like a little name tag for your Easter basket, you could cut out a name out of wood and glue it across the front, like paint it, you know, for this one, I'd probably paint it pink or white and like cut it out of 1/8" wood and just put it across here. And that could be the name tag for your Easter basket. So there is that. Okay, so I'm going to, at some point, I think I will get these other two made so I can take pictures because I want to take a picture of this to post in the group. Okay, so Norma says, question, what do you do with all the things you create besides sell them? I'm becoming a hoarder of the things I make and take pictures and it ends up in a tote. So Norma, sometimes I give them away. Mostly I give them away to like friends and family, but because I'm doing them live, they're never as, you know, nice and neat and pretty as they would be as if I were not live and I was taking my time to do a really good paint job on them, because I wouldn't sell an item that, you know, was put together, like haphazardly put together. I want it to, of course, look professional, but I do end up like you. I have a tote full of things. I have a box, like literally right over here on the floor, like full of things that I've made that I haven't done anything with because I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, I end up with like a ton of stuff sitting around. Yeah, it's just, that's just the way it goes, you guys. I wish that I could tell you that I did something really fun with them. Maybe I could donate them. I don't know who I could donate them to though. I really don't. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment and let me know. All right. Thank you for watching yet another hot mess craft with Lulu Bean Designs. And y'all, please come join our group. We're having so much fun. I have so many fun projects. By the way, I think I mentioned this, but so right now it's $10 a month, but that's because this is the first time we've opened. We're going to close the doors Sunday, and then I'm not going to open again for a few months. And when I open the next time, it's not going to be $10 a month anymore. It's going to go up a little bit. I don't know what to. Yeah, Christina, I could do a giveaway. That would be a good idea. But the price will go up next time because next time you'll probably be getting some of the previous projects. So if you want to lock in at $10 a month, which is such a cheap rate considering you get half off all the files all the time, join now, because if you stay in the group, then you're always locked in for $10 a month. You don't ever pay more than that. So, okay, guys, thank you so much. The link to join is in the description for the video. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.